high. I decided that I was going to do something different in my times with the Lord for a time period. And I decided that I was just going to look up all the verses on the Holy Spirit and write them down and then comment on them with my own words and thoughts. And so, and one other thing. I look up certain words in a Greek dictionary so I can get the extra meaning. And I have something to tell you today. I'm in John chapter 14, and I start reading in verse 15. If you really love me, and Jesus is speaking, you will keep my commands. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another comforter, that he may remain with you forever. The Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it does not see him or know or recognize him. But you know and recognize him because he lives with you constantly and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans, comfortless, desolate, bereaved, forlorn, or helpless. I will come back to you. And this was the Amplified Bible. This verse, Jesus says in verse 16, he's going to give us another comforter. And when I listened to that, I thought, wow, he's saying that he is the first comforter. Comforter is really unique. And so I had to look that one up in the Greek to find out what does it mean. And so I used my Vines. I have a special dictionary called Vines Expository Dictionary of Greek Words. And it's the Greek word parakletos. And it means one who's called to our side to help us, to give us aid, to give us a verbal aid, a legal assistant, counsel for the defense, an attorney, one who pleads another's cause, an intercessor, a comforter, and a consoler. I thought, wow, this is what the Holy Spirit wants to be to me. But how much time do I ever spend thinking that this is who he is and who he wants to be? He is the one like Jesus. He said, I won't leave you orphanless. I'll come to you again. Through this comforter, helper, counselor, guide, the one who's alongside us and in us to help us, Holy Spirit, to help us understand the Word, to help us know what to do, to tell us what we need in every situation, because he'll never leave us. And it's awesome, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But this about the Holy Spirit is so amazing. He's come to you to help you. He lives in you. He's going to give you aid and assistance. And he is the counselor. And he is also your protector. And he talks to God about you. He pleads your cause before God. And he consoles you when you need comfort. It's amazing. If you think about what it would have been like to be a disciple. Many times I've thought of that. What would it have been like to eat dinner with Jesus? What would it have been like to walk down the road and listen to what he had to say? What would it have been like to be at some of the meetings where he spoke? What would it have been like? And then he says, I'm not going to leave you orphanless. I'm going to come to you through the Holy Spirit. And he even said it was necessary and better for us that he left so that we could all have our personal relationship to the Holy Spirit. I've thought, I think all of us know the Holy Spirit to a certain extent, but how awesome to deepen that relationship with him so that he can be for us who he says. Thank you for listening.